Found out he was married.
Oh.
Wife beat me up. Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to the channel, man. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rod, and I'm back with another reaction video. In this video, we're going to be reacting to women are confused why men prefer to be unmarried in 2025. Video is done by Logical Dating 102. I do not understand why this gender war thing is such a big deal. However, we're going to go ahead, watch the video, get our thoughts in. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. Turn on post notification. Like the video so YouTube can go ahead and push it to more people. I do appreciate the love I've been receiving. I really appreciate it, for real. Let's get right into the video, man.
Huh? What are you talking about? Sure, I work here. You're not funny. You're not cute. You're not cute. Cute. Arch that. Like a good little boy.
You record yourself going up to that man to mock and make fun of him, thinking it's going to be funny, that he's going to be okay with it, probably because you arrogantly think that every man wants you, only for him to reject you and tell you to get away from him, which of course you can't handle. So you have to call him a little boy. How embarrassing for you. Here's an idea. How about you just leave people alone? I mean, people in the gym are not accessories for you to use for your social media content. And 24-hour fitness should kick your ass out for this. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Not a great place to be.
What you said?
Not a great place to be.
Rude.
It was standing in front of those things is rude as well.
You could have just said, "Excuse me." Okay, so wait.
I am so confused right now. What's going on? You're standing too close to the rack, bro. Like, you think it's a no, it's not a gender thing. You're just standing too close to the rack. What are we doing? Come on.
Being rude, I got this. Being rude to me is better. I bet you wouldn't say that to a guy. Would you? Why don't you say it to my husband?
I thought she got it. He's not in the way. If you needed something like that,
Look at this one. What's wrong? Nothing now because the guy said something?
What's rude is you training in front of the dumbbell rack like you own the place. You should have enough gym experience to know that's not what you do.
I mean, it's clear to see. I mean, your husband's got to stick up for you because you're his wife. But where you were positioned, you're right in front of the dumbbell. There's no reason for you. I understand you want to be in front of the mirror. Get the dumbbells. Pick a place that's in front of the mirror.
Move back a little.
Not in front of the dumbbell rack. Even if you go to a part of the dumbbell rack where there's not a lot of people using those specific dumbbells, and you would know because you go to the gym all the time, then go over that way. But you're sitting right in front of the popular area, and then you're in people's way. You're literally in people's way.
So he is the father?
That's what the DNA test results show. Yes, ma'am.
When this grimy side chick almost ran game to bag child support money, the judge peeped the fraud and blew her whole scam sky high.
Mr. Everett, I've just placed on the screen a copy of the alleged DNA test results in regards to the child journey.
So he is the father?
That's what the DNA test results show. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Miss Randall, did you have anything else that you wanted to offer?
How much monthly is he supposed to be paying for journey?
According to my calculations, it's $1,435.
It's like it's more, so it's like I'm like confused right now. And you guys then went over the wages and stuff like that.
Yeah, be careful who you're having kids with, man. And the fact that women are so evil to the point where you understand the money that your father's child is paying, the child support, you're not getting all of it. The government is getting half of it, or even more than half. Now, for you to sit back, have a conversation with your baby father and say, hey, we do not want to go through the government because they're going to take half of what you're going to be giving this child. Let's just work together, even though we're not together. Let's work together and get this sorted out. But no, you want to, I mean, I get it. Some guys will not want to pay except you put them through the system. But there are a lot of guys who want to just not go through this court thing and be child support monthly and just take care of their kid. Have that conversation. But a lot of women are grimy. They just want to put you in the system, embarrass you, and not still get the money or use the money to do something else. Look at your eyes. You're opening your.
Feel like gonna.
Miss Randall, I don't guess when it comes to the number. I just listen to the testimony and then I base child support on what the evidence is. Miss Randall, you said that you wanted to move to Houston. Why do you think you should be allowed to go to Houston?
I had wanted to start over.
Problem is that Mr. Everett is entitled to time with Journey. And if I let you move to Houston, then that's going to have a negative impact on Mr. Everett's ability to spend time with Journey because based on his work schedule, he might find it difficult trying to go back and forth to see the child if he has to go all the way to Houston and pick up the child. If you had some great reason for moving to Houston, if somebody had offered you some wonderful job over there, or you had gotten some scholarship at a college somewhere and you needed to move there to go to school, that might be a different story. But just because you need a change of scenery, that's not sufficient for me to allow you to move to Harris County.
Do I have to stay here or like do I have to stay here?
Yes, ma'am, you do. Does that mean that the child will live in Jefferson County or a county that touches Jefferson County unless Mr. Everett agrees to allow you to move or the district judge agrees to allow you to move?
Since I can't move, can I pick a certain amount of back pay that I would like to do?
No, ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. Everett.
Deja has already moved to Houston.
I need to get this addressed right now. Is that true, Miss Randall? Have you already moved to Houston?
I have, and then I have not moved there.
It's a pretty simple question, and it only requires a yes or no answer. Do you or do you not live in Houston?
No, I don't. I don't stay there.
What is your current address?
Houston, Texas, Harris County.
Okay.
In Harris.
Thank you, Ms. Randall. Case is dismissed. There will be no child support. There will be no medical support. There will be no visitation. There will be no finding that Mr. Everett is the father.
The next man that enters my life, he is required to take me out on 3 dates before he gets my clothes off. I'm tired of men sex.
Don't piss me off. He's required to take you on 3 dates before he takes your clothes off. So what were you doing? You were just letting man take you on a date, then take your clothes off? The first date? That's what you were doing. Now you want to put standards on yourself. After being... Oh boy. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. The generation is it's not looking good, bruv. If the vibe is there, you want to take your clothes off, take your clothes off. Stop putting numbers and time on things. If the vibe is good. Because no shit, Tyrone will show up and not even take you on a date. You're going to take your clothes off. Tad going to show up, take you on 5, 6, 7, 8 dates. You're not still going to take your clothes off. So you are the problem. Damn.
Sexualizing me and objectifying me. Yeah, I've made it very easy for them to do. It happened to romance. I want romance.
It's because it's your fault. It's your fault. You created the exact problem you're complaining about. It wasn't men. It wasn't just hookup culture. It's people like you who are so quick to give up what was meant to be sacred for 3 seconds of pleasure. You're freely giving away the most beautiful sacred gift to anybody and everybody. Then you make a TikTok acting shocked when you're left feeling like nothing. Honey, a TikTok is not going to solve a problem that you created. Intimacy was never intended to be fast or casual. Now everybody wants these benefits without any boundaries or commitment. Then they wonder why everything's falling apart. Hey, little light bulb, you can't sleep with random strangers and expect to wake up feeling cherished. If you dream of having a healthy relationship one day and being a great partner, and you're involved in hookup culture and your entire idea of a connection is built on impulse and not intention, here's a little reality check. You have a lot of unlearning to do, and that starts today.
Men, I think what you have confused is that as a woman, I don't need you any longer. Like in this, up until the 70s, I needed you to get a credit card. Up until recently, I needed you to have a baby. I don't need you anymore. You don't complete me. Like,
You look miserable as hell saying things like that. Why do you think we think you need men. I don't think we do. You don't see men making videos, oh my God, women, we don't need you. We never said we needed you in the first place. And I don't think a woman needs a man. You want one. I mean, I hope so. You don't need one. What is the issue? Nobody's forcing you to have one. What is going on, man? Like the delusion. Like, why are you so salt? Why are you mad for? One person did you dirty, not everyone. Damn, leave us alone. Jesus.
Jerry Maguire said, I am complete by myself. So when I say you have to earn me, it's that you have to earn the right to receive my time, my beauty, my femininity, my softness. Like I'm an add value to you more than you're an add value to me.
Let me ask you, what is you say you add value, you're an add value to him. What is it, honey? I want to know. I want to see it in list form because your personality bites. It sucks, right? I couldn't listen to you for more than a hot minute, right? And if I were a guy and took you on a date and you had even a touch of that little nastiness in your voice, I would be out of there, before you could blink.
Is it a red flag or not if you smash on the first night, even though you think she's marriage material? I think if you smash on the first night, you got something to prove.
What? On what side? On both?
Well, no, a man's going to be a man. A woman feels like she needs to keep you. My question, how can you really value yourself and give your body away to multiple men on the first night? Like, my brain can't even wrap around that. How? How do you value yourself? That's the most valuable thing that you have to offer. Taking up womb space, like where your child grows inside of your body, and you're going to give that away on the first night. I cannot wrap my head around
grown, Sarah.
Grown and used.
I like
grown
it.
and washed up.
Grown and used is a crazy thing to say. Whoa. God, she is quick with it. I like her and she's pretty too. She's very pretty.
So if it doesn't make me wifey material, if he smashes on the first date, does that make him husband material?
Double standard. It just is what it is.
And the double standard is always going to be there. I've said it multiple times. That double standard is always going to be there. There's nothing we can do about it. There's absolutely nothing. You want to compare with a man? Okay, go sleep with 1,000 men then. A man can do that. I mean, is it okay? No. Morally, no. But he's still gonna find someone to get married to, someone with like a quality human being. But if it's a woman, on the other hand, yeah, your life is cooked, and that is a double standard. Can we change it? No. That is what it is.
Doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Spiritually, in the eyes of God, we are just as
We ain't talking about spiritually in the eyes of God. We talking about realistic here on earth, carnal level, flesh
Wait a
level.
minute.
The flesh level is that men get to sleep with more people. It just is what it is. Women do not. It matters how many bodies we have. If you want a high value, high earning, masculine man. Now, note that I said masculine man. If you want to be, you want to be the man in your relationship, be the best man you can be. Get you a feminine man and be happy. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with it.
And also, you have to realize that most men are not doing this. Most men are not getting this type of play on a regular basis. So the guys that what you're talking about is indicative of the guys that you're going for. The guys that you're going for probably are getting more play, right? Because, and it's not to say that the other guys are trash. It's just that the woman finds these dudes attractive, so she's more likely and willing to give herself to the dude because she likes him. He didn't do anything special, really. I mean, anything that he did special, it was just the cherry on top. I was watching an episode of Modern Family, or my wife was, and it was a good example because the young man wrote a poem and the girl didn't like him. Another dude took credit for his work and took her out on a date for Valentine's Day. These are young kids. And so the little boy was like, man, he stole my poem and he got my girl that I was trying to go out with. It turned out at the end of the episode, you know, they were trying to teach the young man a lesson, stand up for what you believe in. So they marched him over there, and, you know, they had a back and forth with the man that stole the poem. And it came out, he said, yeah, no, I stole the poem because, you know, I didn't know what else to say. I couldn't articulate myself. So I just took his poem. And instead of the girl being like, wow, I don't want to be with a person like that. You wrote the poem, I'll be with you. I'll give you a shot. She turns to the young man and says, you know what? That's sweet. That's sweet of you. Wow. You should have just told me that and I would have still liked you. Oh, okay.
After I had our son, Martin, he's my child's father, not my boyfriend, bought me a car. I paid the car note, but the car was in his name. Martin paid child support, and our son spent Thursdays and Fridays with him and his mother. We had a good co parenting system. Martin called and said, we have to take the car to the dealership for maintenance. Martin was kind. He bought me coffee. At the dealership, he went into the manager's office and came out with paperwork. I realized Martin turned in my car and traded it for a Jeep. Martin drove off the lot. The car salesman approached me. Me, is Martin on a test drive? Salesman, no, he bought that for himself, but he asked me to give you this. Salesman handed me an envelope. It was my son's DNA report. Martin wasn't the father. I know who my child's father is, but he won't step up because he says he thought Martin was the father.
Damn.
I guess I want to work things out with Martin. How do I get Martin to accept my son? Nope. I know they've bonded and continue the child support arrangement. Advice?
Nope, he don't. That's done. Martin gone.
You see the evilness? Like, bro, is that even a word? Evilness. Damn. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's a word. Shit. Smart ass man, bro. I'm a very smart. I'm a very smart dude, man. English top tier. You get what I'm saying? Parlez-vous? No, no. Anyway, get back to the point. The point is, listen, this DNA thing should be mandatory. Like, the second that woman pops that kid out, DNA test, or even if it's possible to do that in the stomach, let's do it. You get what I'm saying? Let's do it. Because ain't no way that is going to break me. That is going to break me. But yeah, Martin did the right thing. Like, silently left her there. Ooh, I love it. I love that. That's great.
Martin got out.
Martin said, step.
Do women create life or do women carry life?
We do both.
I mean, doesn't it take two people?
It does. However, if you have an island with 12 men and one woman, you would have a thriving society. However, if you have, 12 women and one man, you would only have a limited society and it would not grow on from here on out.
So you're just basically standing there contradicting yourself? Like, you're saying it with a straight face and not even realizing that you're just contradicting yourself. Like, straight face. Wow. It's crazy work.
For 100 years, you would not have anything.
But don't men create more life since they can get more women pregnant?
No, because if you have one man and 12 women, you have a thriving society because women create the life.
So dumb, bro.
Isabella, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you do for your man?
Okay, yeah. So obviously, like I said, I cook and clean, do the laundry. That's pretty the typical stuff. But kind of like what you said, you want to make your house like a safe place for your husband to come home to and just make him comfortable and serve him. So every morning and every night, I literally massage him until he goes to bed. So every night I put my daughter to bed and then I massage my husband to sleep and then I go to sleep. And that's what I do because he wakes up and he works hard to provide for the family. So my job is to make sure that he gets to sleep and has a good night's rest. So that's something I do. I fully trust him. That's a lesson that I've had to learn because sometimes I've always had a strong personality and there's been times where I doubt his decision. And I've had to learn the hard way that no, you need to trust your husband. And once I do, and I fully trust him, I always realize, wow, he knows what's best for us. And I think that's something that men are really looking for in a woman is someone that can just fully trust them, just be led by them. You want a man that's a leader, and that's what he truly is. And yeah.
You ain't back with old boy, are you? No.
They been talking. She lying.
What?
See? No.
See?
Hold on.
No.
Hold
See?
on.
She is lying.
Just a little bit.
Oh man, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
I went through a really bad breakup. Not really a breakup, like a situationship. We was together for 3 years. Found out he was married.
Oh,
Wife beat me up. Yeah.
God
It was
damn. Hey, this story took I mean,
it was horrible. It was so bad. It's crazy because the person that introduced us was his wife.
I cheated on my husband of 14 years and lost him forever. This is long, but it's something I need to get off my chest. My husband, 36 male, and I, 36 female, have been together for 16 years and married for 14. We have 2 daughters who are 13 and 12. About 3 months ago, I cheated on him with my coworker once, and I immediately regretted it.
Did
To
you?
be honest, I still haven't figured out the real reason why I cheated. On the surface, the reason would be that my husband was too caught up with work for a couple of months and I felt neglected and unappreciated at times. I know that this isn't the real reason, so I'm trying to figure it out through individual counseling. I only cheated on him that one time and immediately told him the next day because I couldn't bottle up my guilt and shame. He was shocked at first, but then went on to
immediately just walk away, homie. You know, no reaction will always be the best reaction. I know how much it hurts to lose somebody, you know, being married. I can't imagine, homie. You know, losing someone that you thought was going to be there forever. But she doesn't respect you. And she will never be that same girl again, man. You know, one of the most common things I see in men is they make these women special in their head. They have this idea of them, and this idea, it fades, man. You know, women, they'll change. And they'll stay with them. Oh, I love her. You can love her as much as you want. You're never going to get your girl back, man.
Yeah.
You're never. That's why in the Bible, man, it tells you to walk away with adultery. It's not a joke, man. You know, they're not going to respect you. They're not going to care about you. They don't care about you. Stay cold, on a purpose, on a mission, let God.
Better.
For better.
For worse.
For work.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
We hit that flag about 20 times in counseling. Real made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke in sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that when it counts.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. Want me to repeat that again? You would just keep going.
I think this is just for maybe like it's just to get a laugh out of it, maybe for the comedy side of it. Because bro, why are you doing that in front of people though? Even if you're the man in the relationship, don't do that in front of people. Because now, what are you?
We can keep going. All right.
What comes to mind, I think it's an old Iron Maiden song. And the chorus is run to the hills, run for your life.
I feel like some of those people are laughing out of nervousness. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure why you would continue on with this in all seriousness. If this is not a joke, if he's literally saying, hey, we had to go over this multiple times in counseling, she's not ready, dude. She's not ready. Y'all don't need to be getting married. I know you probably think that she's cute. You can't wait to be in her arms. You can't wait to have her arms wrapped around you. You can't wait to be on that honeymoon. But my brother, I'm telling you right now, and I'm not even trying to hate on you, you are going to have a terrible time. In about a year, with the way she's acting, you're going to be ready to ship her back. You are not going to have a good time. I'm telling you, no amount of beauty, no amount of booty.
It's worth your peace.
Oh, she twists
At all.
like this and she make great smothered pork chops is going to overcome a bad attitude.
You just want to do this. But like hypothetically, how many guys do you think you could get with in a day if you wanted to?
Million. Yeah. Every single one of these guys, I could have them.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
That's not true.
Anybody.
So if a guy came over here, you asked him, you think he would say yes?
Yeah. There's no doubt. 100%.
No doubt? Y'all down to test it?
Yeah, why not?
It's just got a little more interesting.
They were saying, would you hook up with any two of them if you weren't married? If I wasn't married? Yeah. Hell no.
That's my dog.
Damn, why not? Because I'm gonna marry her in the future.
Okay. Would you sleep with us?
I personally know I wouldn't. Why? Not really my type.
I'm just being honest.
Yo, my man. Real quick, you have a girlfriend? I'm single. All right. Ah, they ran. They ran.
Why are you running? Why are you running? There's some women out here that think because they not a hoe, they automatically wifey material.
No, you're not.
It doesn't work like that. Like, you a bad person. Shorty. I know 10 like better personality, better spirit, just a better person than you. These are hoes. And then cooking and clean. These are that does wife him, I promise you, he might be happy with the hoe. Compared to you, you're a bad person. But you got low mileage, but you're a bad person. What we looking for here? Happiness? Or what? It's getting older. Look about no miles, man. Fix up.
Get 200 million, but your girl has to go to jail. Are you doing it? You're not doing it.
I've been in a relationship 8.5 years. I ain't doing it.
200 million.
Not doing it.
Is your girl with you now?
Okay, now you watch and tell me, bro. If they were to pop out right now and say, yo, 200 million, your girl is going to jail for a week, are you taking it? Bro, I'm taking it so quick. It's not, it's 200 million. Bro, the second she gets out, like, there's a car, like her life. If the rules were reversed, if if I was the one in that situation, or if I were to be put in that situation, like, yo, okay, this, you're gonna be in jail for a week, and once you get out, you're going to get 200 million. Bro, my girlfriend or who I'm with, my wife better take that. You better take it. You better take that. Don't play with me. You better take that. I don't care. Take it. Like, what are you doing?
Is it okay? 200 million, but your man has to go to jail. Are you doing it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mental. Mental. See you in the gym, bro.
Here's my hot take on a girls' night. Girls' night is not girls' night. Please stop lying. Dressing up and
Do you think men love more than women? Once a man really loves a woman, he is willing to sacrifice everything for her, because this man literally just said we've been in a relationship for 8.5 years, and if that opportunity was to present itself, I'm not gonna take it. But the girlfriend did not even think twice. She just said yes, yes, yes. That's devious. That's crazy.
skimpy outfits saying, I'm doing it for my girls. I worked hard all week. I deserve this. No, no, you're not. You're actually chasing outside validation and attention from men who are not your husband or your boyfriend. Let's be real. That is not empowerment. That is pure disrespect. This has nothing to do with insecurity at all. This is about respect. Respect for your man, respect for your relationship, respect for yourself. If you're fully committed, why put yourself in an environment built on alcohol, hooking up, and sexual attention? You do not go fishing where you do not intend to catch. A real girls' night, in my opinion, that is pajamas, movies, laughs, deep talks, maybe some wine, not parading around bars, clubs, or where single people are on the prowl. Call it for what it is, temptation and destruction. If you think that's innocent fun, then you do not have the first clue about loyalty. Respect is a choice, and choosing to avoid those places is how you prove where your loyalty really stands. What does that mean?
That's one hell of an intro. Your discretion is advised.
Get why I'm still single. I don't get it. I'm a catch. I'm a catch.
Sweetheart, telling yourself that multiple times is not going to change the outcome. If it's true, you can just say it one time. We get it.
What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or are my standards too high? Do I box myself in a corner all the time? Nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity? What happened to chivalry? What happened to men 14 women?
Contrary to popular belief, all of that is still very much so happening. But what's more concerning is, why isn't it happening for you in particular?
Back in the day, dating was so much easier and it was fun.
How the would you know that dating back in the day was enjoyable? I know you weren't dating then. How do you figure that things were better back in the day? It's probably the same as it is now. The only difference is we have social media, so everybody gets to get on here and tell their 2 cents about that really doesn't fucking matter about dating.
Today, dating is hell. You give a guy your number, and all of a sudden, you don't hear from them until like 3 to 4 days later. What was the point of me giving you my number? If you're not going to text me, I don't get it.
Okay, I'll do my best to try and provide some insight. You are what we like to call a bench player. You only get in the game when we call your number, literally. And like any player for any sport, they always have a difficult time going to the bench, especially when they think they're a starter.
Talking doesn't go as far as the actual act. There are no, oh, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go catch a movie. What happened to men actually planning dates?
Well, if you must ask, y'all told us y'all didn't want to go on dates unless it was somewhere extravagant. Y'all was saying that if the date is not $500 or more, then it's not even a date. The average U.S. citizen can't afford a $500 date randomly, let alone multiple times within a month. Y'all also shame men for wanting to take women to the Cheesecake Factory as a first date. Did y'all forget? I got on every podcast, on every mountaintop, on every social media platform, and told us this repeatedly. So now we are actually taking heed to what you guys were actually saying.
Do you date in today's society? I do not chase men. I don't do. I did it once, would never do it again. I don't got time to be dating nobody. I don't have no money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always have shallow, but I dated broke my whole life.
Well, since you brought it up, the concept of broke is something that you guys don't comprehend very well. Y'all will call a man that makes $70,000 a year broke. And in the same breath, say that you deserve a man that makes above $200,000 a year. But y'all refuse to accept and understand that those guys don't want y'all back. So if your dating history is broke men, I think that's where you should stay. That's where you've had your most success. You gotta change it up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. No pun intended.
Now I'm in a place where I have money and I want to travel and I want to see the world. I don't want you to buy me nothing I can buy myself. That's not what I want. I want you to have the financial stability to pick up and go on a trip. That's all I'm asking.
Even if you made $150,000 a year, you can't just pick up and go as you please. Whether you be an entrepreneur, whether you work for someone's company, you still have to answer to somebody.
Oh, you're just very intimidating. See, how do I come off intimidating, but I'm the most socializing person ever?
If you are, that wasn't very convincing. But you know what? You ain't got to listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. I get the change.
Once you've dated a certain caliber of man,
Women, I am the catch. Oh my God, I'm the price that throws me off every time. And I really don't like when women curse. For some reason, I don't like it. It like, what's the point? I'm trying to change that though, because I do curse a little bit here and there, but I'm trying to change it. When you start saying, "Oh, I'm a friendly person. I'm this. I'm the third. I got my own money. I got." Date yourself then. Why are you complaining? Why you worry about the broke guys? Date yourself because the rich guys do not actually want you. Like the guy said earlier, they don't want you. Make peace with that. Let's even ignore the fact that maybe you give the guy the number, you got him, he was busy, and he forgot to text you. What is the issue? Why are you making it a big deal? I'm confused. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't get this, bro. You can never win with women, bro. They say A and they do B. Today they're saying this, tomorrow they're saying something else. Men are not toys to play with, bro. If you want things to go this way, be vocal about it. Once we start going this way, stop backtracking. And what is wrong? A date is a date. You see how they put the price tag on dates? Those are for people they don't like. If they really like a guy, it doesn't matter where that guy is taking them, they are going. It's that simple. Women are weird, bro. They make and bend the rules for people they really want. So if a girl is being strict with you, she doesn't want you. If she likes you, in most cases, she's going to be very okay with whatever you have planned. As long as you're planning it, you are taking the lead and being honest with it. She's going to be very okay with that. But all these women that be, oh my God, I can't go out if I don't have a dress to wear. She doesn't want to go out with you, man. Take the hint. Stop pushing it.
that's kind of going to be your benchmark. And then the guy who you end up perhaps being with, kind of going to.
I get the change.
Once you've dated a certain caliber of man, that's kind of going to be your benchmark. And then the guy who you end up perhaps being with, the guy who you can actually get commitment from, you're going to almost hold that guy in contempt because you almost feel like you're settling when in reality, despite your ability to procure casual relationships with men who are really attractive or who have a lot of money or who have high status, of course, these men would never commit to you. The guy who's actually on your level, you're going to think that because you were able to secure those men for, albeit casual, you think that that's your level, that's your league, but that's not your league. Your league as a woman is the man that you can get commitment from, the man that you can get marriage from, not the guy who you can, because you can a really high status dude, you can a rich guy, you can a really hot dude. Does not mean you'll be able to get commitment from a guy who's on that level.
That's very true.
She's saying that's very true, but she don't believe that for herself. She don't see that for herself. Most modern women don't. Yeah, that's true for these other women, but not for me. I'm going to get the man that I'm looking for because I'm pretty, I'm unique, I'm special. So I'm going to continue to act in a way that I want to because I believe no matter what I do, I'm pretty enough to do that. I'm pretty enough to act a fool and get away with it.
Can we please bring back men offering to buy you a drink at a bar?
And why should we do that? Can someone not afford their own drinks?
Like, as a grown man, why are you sitting here talking to me for 5-6 minutes and you have not said, like, oh, hey, what are you drinking, or sent a drink over?
Well, now here's a thought. Maybe, just maybe, the gentleman was just simply enjoying the initial conversation that he was having with a woman that he just met and was just caught up in the moment of getting to know someone better, that it hadn't occurred to them that someone was already viewing this potential relationship in a way that could be transactional so that someone could get something out of it.
Like, it's common sense.
Oh, well, I would certainly like to share with someone what else should be considered to be common sense. And that would be not having an attitude that reeks of entitlement. Because in most situations, that is considered to be not only unattractive, but also rather rude. But then again, common sense really isn't common.
The T app was designed to expose men, but it's exposing y'all women.
This video isn't going to get that many views, but I find the T app so interesting. I want to talk about it. The T app is such a great idea on paper. The fact that you can say anything towards anybody and you can be completely anonymous towards it, it's so dangerous. I've had 4 friends break up with their boyfriend because they posted their boyfriend on the T app and they've got a ton of comments saying that they were cheating. Without thinking, they break up with their boyfriend. And then a little while later, they find out that those comments were actually all fake. 3 of them ran back to their boyfriend and they wouldn't give him a chance. I feel like so many women have this childish mindset to believe that every single woman's always good, but there's a lot of grimy women out there. I want to try social experiments. So I told my friend who lives in Colorado to post me and say, oh, my boyfriend's been acting really weird lately. Has anybody been out with him or been on any dates with him? Why? Some said I literally went on a date with him a week ago. Yes, he took me out in Colorado. I live in Canada. I've never been to Colorado. And every single time you bring up that a woman lies, they always say the same thing. Why would they lie? The reason can be as simple as they can do it, so they will. Let alone them being angry, jealous, even bored. Some of you need to grow up and stop thinking that every single woman is your best.
Do you guys remember the viral video of the woman that was ending her marathon? Like, she was almost to the finish line, and then her kids came running at her, and the dad was like behind the gate, and he allowed the kids to go running towards her. And then she like ignored them and kept on running. And then everyone started stitching that video and started hating on the dad for allowing the kids to go run towards the mom and like ruin her moment. Yeah, well, if you didn't remember, I'm reminding you. There is a clear double standard here. All in all, I think that it is the sweetest thing to watch this video of this child running towards his dad. But then it also makes me think, what is it that doesn't allow us to feel that same way when the kids are running towards the mom? I think it's sweet. And I just think looking back that that dad shouldn't have received so much hate.
I just take issue with the whole thing that it's fans. For starters, like I said, the name of the platform, when people, and again, not to attack you guys personally, but they come on here, they say, oh, we're models, models, and my fans pay me this. You're not models. You guys don't have contracts with agents. I think it is just a glamorized lifestyle that is really dependent on selling that lie to other young girls. But it's just a pyramid scheme financially. If you look at the way the money goes down, the top 1% of creators are earning basically all of the money. But I think what it particularly is a cultural pyramid scheme. And what I mean by that is that it's not that you're trying to get these young girls like in a MLM type thing where, you know, buy the new Mary Kay makeup, buy the new pair of leggings or something. You're trying to convince them. And you guys, no offense, are doing it just by sitting here and trying to normalize work and laughing about the cultural pyramid scheme angle of it is that you are trying to get girls to buy into the fact that doing it will not have any negative impacts on their life down the road, which is categorically false.
It is, and she's sitting up there trying to say that it's not what they're trying to do, and that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to do that under empowerment and liberation, and people already know your game. You're just trying to, in the moment, think of a lie to make it seem like that's not what it is, but that's exactly what it is.
After speaking all the lawyers, I looked through the messages and both my daughters were apologizing. My youngest daughter, the daddy's girl of the two, was manic.
She had texted me about 50 times saying she never should have lied and hated it every time. Her boyfriend even reached out asking me to please reach out to her, and he didn't know what was going on, but she was on the verge of a panic attack. Joyce, I love you, but please understand that what you have done has very deeply. I need you to give me space. I sent it and within seconds got, okay, I'm so sorry. I never should have helped. I will never forgive myself. I love you too. I didn't respond. Beatrice was different.
Guys, as we're continuing this dilemma, let me just give the disclaimer warning. As you're hearing Beatrice, it is not me. Let's go.
Beatrice was different. We have always had a good relationship, but she was a mama's girl through and through. She said she was sorry, but I shouldn't throw away a good marriage because of one little mistake. This made me furious. Beatrice, this wasn't a mistake. This is a betrayal from a whole family. Please don't reach out again until I make first contact. She never responded, but I know she showed it to my soon-to-be ex because she started saying that I shouldn't take it out on Beatrice. I never responded. I will never talk to her again except through lawyers. This all happened 5 days ago. I'm still at my brother's and can't contain my feelings. I cry every morning for almost every day. I oscillate between complete debilitating sadness and all-consuming anger. Losing my wife will be hard enough, but how do I ever look at my children again? How do I ever begin to forgive them? Beatrice is supposed to Beatrice is supposed to get married in 5 months' time. I have been paying for almost everything now, and I'm probably not going to attend the wedding. I don't know how to move forward. I am completely destroyed.
Hey.
Trying to explain to a man that if a girl says to leave us alone, do anything but leave us alone.
No.
You see, now that's the bullshit I'm talking about. Sorry, this is the crap I am talking about. Like, what do you guys want? What do most women want? Why do you say leave us alone and you think we're not going to? I had one person the other day tell me never text me. I didn't plan on it. Wasn't planning on it. I told you to leave. Why do you think I'm gonna text you again? Like, bro, why do you think you say no? It's a green light for us to chase you. Like, what is going on? I mean, some men do it. I'm not gonna do it. Like, if I'm texting you and you're dragging your feet, I text you like, yo, come through. What we doing? What we doing? And you're like, I'll let you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's done. If you wanna come through, come through. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing you. I'm not gonna pursue. I'm not gonna convince you to why you should see me. It's a not one-way street. It's two. Everybody's going to have a great time. You're not coming here to do me a favor. So why is it okay for you to say, leave me alone, that I'm chasing you again? It's not happening.
Yes, it's said multiple times.
There is nothing here that needs explaining. If someone tells you to leave them alone, leave them alone. If they don't mean what they say, that's their problem. Don't make it your problem. Why would you want to continue to pursue somebody who behaves in such an immature, childish manner? Why would you still be attracted to somebody who behaves in this manner? Do you honestly think this is their only toxic trait?
Girls just like
Men should only be pursuing dating women, not girls. Or dare I say, the attention that you are hoping for, I doubt you will receive after choosing to post this video. I'll pass you on to the Council of Women and your fate will be decided by them. Continuously pursuing somebody after they told you no isn't trying harder. You are deliberately disrespecting boundaries and ignoring consent. And those are not qualities that anybody should embody. Navigate the world where no, leave us alone means no, leave us alone.
Image so far.
Just our hands.
Yeah. Yeah, she's engaged to a different man and is pregnant with his baby, by the way. Pregnant with another man's baby. And doing stuff like this. So where's the outrage that all of you people had for this guy like 10 minutes ago? Where are all those angry women condemning her for flirting with her co-star in front of everyone when she's pregnant and engaged to another man? Huh?
50-50. Help my man pay bills. Why would I help my man pay bills when he could just go broke and pay him all his stuff and I could be the princess and save all my money? That's how crazy y'all be sounding. Baby, do what works for your household. Do not let the internet trick you into thinking.
Oh, she had me pissed. She had me tight for a minute. Oh my. Oh, these nails. She looks good. in those nails. Ay.
You're wrong for helping your man while y'all build and y'all save. The internet will have you out here single, bitter, and confused, trying to live up to rules that don't even apply to your life. If y'all are a team and y'all are working towards something bigger together, why not help each other out? What's wrong with carrying the load together? That's partnership. And truth be told, when y'all got it, it's not even a conversation because at the end of the day, everything gonna get paid, everything gonna be done, the house gonna be taken care of. So stop letting strangers dictate your relationship. They don't pay your bills, they don't live in your house, and they're not in your bed.
Yup.
If it works for y'all, that's all that matters.
Sure.
Be a team. Be considerate. When you love a person, you consider them. It's very inconsiderate to make somebody just pay everything and just be drained dry when you know you can help. Come on now.
The moment I knew I emotionally matured as a man was when I went out with a girl who was drop dead gorgeous, like stunning. And the date was going really well. We're flirting with each other. She's into me, and I'm like, nice. But then the red flags came up, right? Oh, you vape. Oh, you drink. You like to party. Oh, okay, you've had a lot of hookups. Nice. And I actually had the self respect to say, you know what? My future wife would never do this. This is not going to be the mother of my children. I'm not going to let her teach my daughter to throw it back. You know what I mean? Like I'm not letting that happen. And I actually had the self-respect to leave, to not go out with her again, which for me previously was difficult because I'd always made the exception. I'm like, oh, I think this is like subconsciously, I thought this is the prettiest girl I could get. So I would try to change her. I would like try to save her, even though she didn't want to be saved. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she wants to quit vaping anyways. I can get her into the gym. No, you can't, bro. If they aren't where you kind of like want them to be, not that everyone's perfect, but like where you want them to be when you meet them, especially in the beginning when you guys are like putting up almost like a facade, like at your best, you're putting your best foot forward. Don't try and change them, bro. Don't try and do that. Don't do that to yourself. Like you need more self-respect. And clearly you got some inner work to do if that's the case.
I'm standing on the train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
Excuse me, are you going to get up? I First of all, who are you talking to? Are you okay? Am I gonna get up and give you a sit? Oh my god, bro. Who are you talking to though? And recording me for what? Oh my, this is triggering. This is devious work.
Are you for equality?
Yes.
And all.
No respect. Chivalry is dead.
Hey, look though, am I wrong? So look though, my baby mama called me and asked me, can she get $600 so I can help her pay her rent, right? So I told her ass, let me think about it, cause I don't usually do that shit for real. And I'm gonna call her back and let her know, right? So right before I was finna call her back, her cousin called me because I'm cool with her cousin. So he get on the phone, he like, don't give your baby mama the $600. She lying, she don't need it for rent. He was like, the real reason why she needed $600 so she could buy her boyfriend out of jail. And today his birthday, and she want to be closer to him, and that's why she wants $600, right?
Huh?
Damn, she want to be close to her. I'm like, she trying to pull one on me. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna get her the money anyways because I'm a good person and I need a good blessing on my name right now, right? So I called her back like, come get the money. When she pulled it, I'm like, so you really need the money for rent? She was like, yeah, I'm behind on my bills. I really need it. So I'm like, all right, here. So a few hours go past, right? And now I get a call from the county jail. And it's my baby mama on the line. She on the phone crying and screaming, telling me I'm weird, I'm a dad, all type of shit. I'm petty, and why I get her some counterfeit money? Well, my response was, why the would you lie to me and telling me you need some money for some weed?
Counterfeit money is crazy.
Then I tell this bitch, how the you mad at me? I'm doing y'all as a favor. I only gave her counterfeit money so you could be closer with this on his birthday. Ain't that what you wanted?
Hmm. Never let them know your next move. That's what it is. That's real player right there. You wanted to be next to your boyfriend. He got you next to your boyfriend. Why are you mad for? Smart dude, man.
You got it. You just on the other side of the building, but y'all still in the same facility.
And I guess my question is, why are you trying to take money from somebody that you're no longer involved with? Why are you doing that? Y'all continue to, you already got somebody new. You're already with somebody else. Instead of just saying, you know what, hey, I appreciate it. But I'm going to figure it out, right? It would have been anybody else. Well, not anybody else, but it is somebody that you knew other than your ex. Really? Really? That's what you get, man.
My kids knew my wife was having an affair and helped her cover it up. Last week, while my wife, a 49-year-old female, was taking a shower, I, 50-year-old male, saw a notification pop up on her phone and went to open it thinking it was one of our daughters. I was shocked when I clicked the message and saw a short thread mostly confirming dinner plans for that evening and how they missed each other and how once a week wasn't enough. I knew what I saw, 29 years of marriage down the drain. Hoping to catch her in a lie before she left the house, I texted both of our daughters and asked about the girls' dinner. What happened next broke me to my core. Both girls confirmed the dinner and said they were excited and couldn't believe it. Not proud of what came next, I turned her location sharing on with me in her phone and let her leave. I followed her to the restaurant and lo and behold, neither of our daughters were there. But instead, a man I knew was her boss was there. I was so heartbroken. Part of me was hoping I was just a paranoid freak and my daughters would be there, happy to see me. But no, it was my cheating wife and her boss. I took pictures of the two of them holding hands and kissing. I know I should have waited, but I couldn't help myself. I was so angry. As soon as I got in the car, I opened the group chat we had as a family and sent them all the pictures and said, glad you're enjoying girls' dinner together. And then turned my phone off and drove to my brother's house and asked to stay the night. I woke up the next morning to over 40 texts and 20 voicemails. My wife went through the cheater's playbook of excuses. I didn't even listen to her voicemails. I was just about to respond with, I will be getting a divorce. I will recommend a lawyer, but my brother stopped me. He told me to meet a bunch of lawyers first and make sure she couldn't use them. Instead, I sent a simple message. I'm physically fine, but just need time and I will come home when I'm ready. I don't know what to do, but I feel like our marriage could be over.
Imagine saying, babes, can you grab some chocolate while you're out? And he comes back with this. Okay, so I watched this like multiple times trying to figure out what the problem was. She asked him to bring her chocolate. He brought her chocolate. What's wrong with the chocolate? The clip kept going by so fast that I couldn't read the full chocolate bar. And then by the time I finally did, I thought that it said, perfect for sharding. And I was like, oh, he accidentally brought her laxative chocolates. Yeah, if he brought her laxative chocolates, I can see why she would be upset. Then I realized I was wrong. It says perfect for sharing. So now I'm back to square one. Now that I know that they're not laxative chocolates, lady, it's chocolate. He completed the assignment. And there are a few people in the comments saying things like, well, a good partner would have known what kind of chocolates she really wanted. And here's the thing, we need to slow down and stop treating telepathy like it's the bare minimum. We cannot and never will be able to read each other's minds. Maybe she said something one time about liking to try new things and he was going off that. Maybe she has never specified verbally that she's actually picky about her chocolate. But I really feel like the last thing anybody should be doing is getting mad at the guy who got asked to pick up chocolate. And so he picked up chocolate. I don't have my spray bottle with me because I'm traveling, but bad partner shamer. Bad.
You just see modern women continuing to make a problem out of nothing. Like literally nothing's wrong. And they continue to be upset. And not only are they upset, but they get online acting silly with their husband. And he already went off and did what he was supposed to do, but you're still acting crazy.
She thought this was a mic drop.
When did men get the right to vote?
The right to vote was guaranteed to all people in 1920, according to the 19th
Yeah,
Amendment.
before 1920, were all men allowed to vote?
No.
Okay, great.
weren't.
Are you aware that men only got any rights to vote about a decade before women?
The founding fathers were all men, so I have no idea what you're talking
Well, what does that have to do with the right to vote?
The right to vote was historically withheld from men of color. It was a
It was
right.
also withheld from
Listen to
the
me.
general
Do
population.
not cut me off. Do not cut me off.
Oh,
I am in the middle of speaking.
I don't care if you're in the middle of speaking. You're in the middle of a debate.
The right to vote.
You don't have your TikTok mute button, sweetheart?
I don't know why this clip is on here. I don't like this guy the way. It's a debate. That means let someone finish their point so you can counter or agree, disagree, or state your point. It's a debate. Shut up. I don't like when people interrupt me when I'm talking, and I don't like to interrupt other people, so I let you finish. This guy, he just looks weird to me. Look at his face. Why is it like? And to call someone sweetheart, it's so, I don't know, man.
I did not go to school for 4 years and build a platform to be talked to like this. So I will be walking away from the microphone right now. And I would encourage you to get your guest under control. I'm going to take 2 minutes so you can ask him questions if you'd like, and I will be right back.
Because you run the show.
I just won't be back. And
I don't give it. What do I care? I'm here to have a debate, not listen to your whining. Do you want to have a debate or not?
I'm not going to be talked to like this.
If you enjoyed that, then make sure to follow for daily debate content.
Dads get to do everything independently. You're going to go work on your truck. Don't worry, I'll watch the kids. You're going to go mow the grass. I got the kids. You're going to go work down the shed on whatever the heck you do down there. Kids can stay in with me. But you want a clean house to live in? You want all your clothes washed? You want food to fill your belly? Don't worry, I'll do it with a baby on my hip and a toddler screaming hanging onto my leg.
Well, there's a very simple reason for that. The reason why what we do as men, we do independently is because it's dangerous for children. I've never seen a kid get his finger smashed between two pieces of laundry.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with modern marriage from a man's perspective, as far as I'm concerned. Most of the marriages I know, okay, the man provides financially, he protects, right? He, he's also there to be part of the family dynamic, taking care of kids, doing the things that he can do. What does the woman bring? She brings love, affection, a little bit of sweetness at the end of the day, sex. She brings, taking care of kids. Okay. If you get divorced, every single thing on that side of the man equation, he can be compelled to do by the power of the state. And if he fails to do it, they can put him in jail. Nothing on that other side, the female side, is enforceable at law. The court cannot order her to be nice to you, to be a wonderful mother to your children. She can't. They can't force that. So when you have a contract where only one side of it is enforceable with the power of the state and the other side is not, my attitude is, why don't we then just have an honest conversation about what we could both be afraid of and what value we want to attribute? But the court can't.
And really, honestly, and truly, the way it sounds, this is an intangible sort of thing that women bring. It's just, well, we bring something, and well, this is really why they can't say what they bring to the table, because I can't put it on paper. It's just a feeling. It's just something that's there, right? You provide the tangible things, and with some sort of magic or wizardry, I enhance those things. And I'm not saying that women don't have any value. I'm saying that when a man is put in a position through divorce to perform, he still has to perform his duties. But what does a woman have to do for him? Nothing. Nothing at all. I still have to provide for you things on that side. And we can even say without divorce, in a marriage, if a woman is not giving a man the things that he really wants, or whatever the situation is, a man is expected to say, yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's okay. I still got to go to work and pay for everything, keep everything humming along, and be okay with it. I don't know a lot of men nowadays, based on the way that modern women are acting, that would want to continue to give and give and give and get nothing in return but attitude and rude behavior.
Sexy and beautiful. Thank you. And he. You are a weirdo.
Was too trusting of women. I believe
You are a weirdo. And you. And he. You are a weirdo.
All right, maybe this was taken out of context. But why is she a weirdo though? Wait, what's going on? Why is she weird? What's wrong with the clip? Hold on.
Behavior.
Sexy and beautiful. Thank you. And he. You are a weirdo.
was too trusting of women. I believe that women was actually suffering, that women actually was victims. I come to realize that a lot of women like this pain. They choose this pain. They want to go through the things that they're going through. Women don't want to change. They don't want a better world. They just want men to do what they want them to do. They want men to change. Women don't want to change. Women just want men to change. Women just want to control men. And
I think we need to be happy first on our own, learn to be by ourselves, not sleeping around.
I love her.
Learning yourself as a woman. Because look, how can I explain to you how to love me if I don't know myself? I've met women who are, and I've been depressed too, so I'm not saying this to make fun of anybody. We will date men when we're depressed. We'll date men when we're not happy.
Just to fill in the spot.
Yes. And then we'll make that man like our doctor, a baggage on him and then wonder why he can't handle stuff. I think we need to be happy first on our own, learn to be by ourselves, not sleeping around, but learning yourself as a woman. Because look, how can I explain to you how to love me if I don't know myself? If you ask me, Tay, what are your toxic traits? I could tell you. Ask a woman right now what her toxic trait is. She's going to go, I love too hard. Girl, don't lie, because then that's going to help somebody love you a lot more. And if you lie and build a relationship off lies, that's what's wrong with a lot of people.
Like, maybe I'm too woke, but I don't find the quarter zip funny because I also didn't find it funny a couple years ago when all those black men put on suits and then stood around in suits. I don't understand what men in general, but especially
It's for men. We don't care what you think. Oh my God, bro. This bitter woman. It's not. I get it. It's your opinion. Shut up. I myself haven't worn any quarter zip yet. Well, I have one. I wear to the gym. I've been wearing that for since last year, actually, to the gym. But what is your issue with people looking responsible and looking good? It's a movement. Let them do what they want. You weirdo. You are weird.
black men's obsession is with defining themselves by their clothing and not really actively.
Excuse me. Is she slow? Like, are you okay? Like, mentally, are you alright? People are defined by their clothes, what they put on every day. They're being judged by what they put on every day. Why is this so different, man? Why are you just acting so oblivious to this? Or you just want to hate black men? Who hurt you? If you have daddy issues, hold that conversation with your dad. Get out of our face. We don't care what you think. Ah, damn. Shut up.
Doing any is not deeper than just like, well, we can put on suits. I can also put on a suit. What is the point that you're trying to make here? Like, it's like costume. Like, let's dress up as the social idea of success or productivity or decent, productive human being. I don't know. I don't even understand.
Dress how you want to be addressed. And even if they were to make a point why they're putting on what they're putting on, it's probably going to fly over your head. But
Y'all are constantly like essentially dressing up as white men. That's kind of the underlying idea. Suits, quarter zips, like associating yourself with this like stereotypically white style.
It's obvious, but do I really need to say who trying to be something they not? Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
You never make the lady happy no matter what you do. Never. If you got money, they want 10. If you got 10, they want money. You know? So you never make them happy. Just try to make people do however you can. That's it. And follow God. You never get lost. That's all. Do the best you can. That's it. You don't need to put yourself so hard. You know? Just do the best you can. You know you cannot make them happy, so what? Just do the best you can. You try to be good by that. All you do.
yeah.
What if you make a lot of money? Is that gonna make him happy?
No way. No way. If like that, why Donald Trump have a lot of money? Elon Musk have a lot of money. why let me? Right?
Yeah.
See, I prove. I saw a lot of people have the money, but like they not happy.
Wow.
The lady never happy. Sometimes they have money, they not happy. They have a lot of money, they want 10. And then the people have a lot of money, they're busy to make money. Right? Like Uncle Chino don't have a lot of money. Uncle Chino busy to cook and eat.
Yeah.
But I don't have a lot of money, but I'm still happy. So what?
Wow.
As a very straight woman, I believe that men are not attractive until you get to know them. On the opposite end of the spectrum, women are extremely attractive until you get to know them.
Okay. Okay. That's kind of true. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much.